never quite realized.
Oh no, have my...
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am.
Okay.
That means I'll be performing
Please wake
regular
up.
checks on you from now on.
Okay, controller's been found. Will you please actually start using it? There we go. And also, let me double check my microphone because plugging a PlayStation controller in often just completely messes up which microphone is being used. I think that's fine. I think we're good to go. Do another double check. It says it's still using the Pro mic, so right, we would have had an art stream today, but someone naming no names, who possibly is a bat, who's possibly an idiot, didn't realise that at the end of last week the file hadn't saved. So I went to load it up earlier, our Proto-Cerato Drake, to give it a quick finish, and yeah, it's not there. Well, technically the file is there, but it's right at the start where we hadn't even put enter tablet yet. So after 10 minutes of me staring at the canvas thinking, oh my god, I'm an idiot, I decided, screw art, I'm going to play some Nier. Bright side, I can still go back to the VOD and recreate what we did, but oh god, it's going to be such a pain. Hello, Sheepa. I see you with your knife. Please aim it at my chest. Oh my god, that was... Where did Faster Meal go? Faster Meal, come back! Slow the fuck down! Oh, damn it. He's just... When his music's going this fast, it's insane. I mean, get me a move speed. And get me a drop rate. Okay, so you aren't giving the other stuff yet. Darn. What have you done to your hand, sheep? Is it because you have the knife in your hand and you held it the wrong way around? too much art. There is often too much art. I say I would be doing art right now if I hadn't have been an idiot. So now me too sad to art. Okay, so there is a maximum move speed you're actually allowed to have. Which is not much. That was a waste of 10,000 to buy that chip. Especially since they only wanted it for this one thing. Are you there? Ho, are you living every down the straight and narrow? Life is a fleeting moment. We must fly straight like an arrow so we never lose our way. So let us see which of us is faster. Believe in yourself and grasp the future with both hands. You're going down. Run to be run. Damn it. Need to do better jumps. So we don't jump straight onto the tree. We jump onto the building first, then onto the tree. Zounds, you're fast! Hey, Sir Fondle. You're fast or not fast, if you know what I mean. Excited to test them again. Next time we'll take things up a notch. Well, that's that one out of the way. We can go back to the useful chips. But at some point we need to go and rescue Nines.
I think they're just back from an expedition, actually. You should see some red-haired androids over there. Try talking to them. 2B. Those twins, they... Yes? Actually, never mind.
They might have accidentally killed the entire human race. Is that what you're about to say? Never mind. By pissing the wrong person off.
Easy, Devila. There's no need to be so confrontational. And you don't have to trust every idiot that wanders by. I'm sorry about that.
I need a scanner that can detect faint black box signals.
Yeah. I was tinkering with something like that a little while back. Here, if you want it, it's all yours. That chip should help with your search. Once you install it, it can detect black box signals, quest objects, all manner of things. You'll hear a sound whenever it finds something. And if it ever bugs you too much, you can always pop it back out. Let us know if there's anything else you need from us, okay? And don't think this makes us friends. Oh, Devila.
Let's put that on the laser, because we don't use it as much.
I picked up a response on the scanner.
This might be useful.
No, it won't be useful. I don't think we will.
Was caught in a large explosion over the water. Proposal: the search for 9S should commence in the flooded region.
Got it. It's funny. You're oddly chatty today.
Affirmative. As a support unit, I am capable of engaging in conversation as necessary. Proposal: 2B should initiate conversation more frequently.
Proposal denied.
2B does not want to be friends with you. So let's head to the flooded region. We can do the scans. I mean, we already know where 9S is, because we accidentally found it the other day. But let's make sure we don't miss anything. Wouldn't want to be missing any side quests on the way. Yeah, I have pretty much found all of these ones already, I think. But the quest marker says we've got to go to a certain place, so let's not confuse the game by jumping ahead.
contacted the bunker. They should be here soon. Thank you.
We are currently searching for a missing Yorha unit, designation 9S. Should you possess any information on the subject, please disclose it at once.
Please, anything will help. 9S. That's that kid who was with you, right? I saw him all right. That explosion sent him flying.
Which direction?
Hard to say. I'll take my best guess at a landing spot and transfer the data to you. Thank you. You should stay here until the rescue team arrives.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
I think because we've already spoken to all the other ones, we can just leave it there. Because they're not showing up on the map anymore. There's no quest markers for them, so this already talked to them. I assume it's already registered we found them and triggered the rescue. It's not that cold, sheepy. And hi, Etsy, welcome in. That is indeed a bird. Don't let sheep see it. You might deep fry it and have it for chicken. I'm not even going to deal with you two long ones. You're just too annoying.
9S should have landed around here.
Alert. Faint black box signal detected. The transmission seems to be coming from an underground cave network.
Right, I'm going to save there because I've got a feeling that at the end of this is a choice we can do to get another of the silly endings.
Why are there dead
You already have 23,000 points. How do you have that many points?
Would 9S have made it this far inside?
Alert. Possible enemy ambush ahead.
Don't care.
See, as you can tell, I haven't really put a lot of thought into my redeems, apart from the please just make sure I keep myself vaguely healthy. I've actually forgotten. I don't think I have anything other than the generic ones that Twitch already comes with. Oh, you're one of them lurkers, are you?
Analysis. This area is composed of crystallized silicon and carbon. Further details unknown.
Who built it?
Unknown.
A game dev who didn't want to do texturing. That's who built it. Hey guys, I got a really cool idea about one of the missions that we're going to be doing. What if we just like said it was a copy and it was made of silicon and carbon, and it was just like purely white? Meanwhile, that game dev is like, it's going to be so quick to do. I don't need to think of what to decorate the place with.
Far on their own. Hypothesis. The enemy must have placed them here deliberately.
All these dead androids. Cube! How could you forget Droop Snoot? The silliest of all emotes.
Welcome to my beloved city. Or we, machine life forms, I suppose, have a keen interest in humanity, love, family, religion, war. The more human records I unearth, the more charmed I am by their complexity. This city is one of many areas I created out of a desire to understand, to know humans. It's grand, don't you think? Almost spiritual. And yet it's currently nothing more than an android graveyard. I seek to learn and adopt all facets of humanity. Some desired love, others family.
Well, thanks for popping in. It's always nice to have you in, Etsy.
Did I realize the truth? The core of humanity is conflict. They fight, steal, kill. This is humanity in its purest form.
You know nothing about humanity.
Have I offended you, little android? Did I speak ill of your beloved humanness? The truth can be so painful. I strive to attain nothing less than the essence of humanity
A
itself.
big cube we actually need to dodge.
We exist in a connected network. We are immortal, invincible. And yet, within all those infinite bits of data, there exists not even the merest flicker of being, of life. Death, even the concept of death, has no meaning to us. Thus I decided that I shall risk my life in battle. I have severed my connection to the network. Now, let us embrace death.
I don't have time for you. I need to find 9S.
Ah, 9S. I do enjoy this. I prepared this just for you.
God, the facial animations are a bit janky sometimes. I believe this is where we get one of the other endings. Although knowingly we are going to have to go through this entire fight again. Because of how the ending is. And the way we get the ending is we just turn around and walk the other way. Completely ignore 9S. And we get an ending. 9S waited several decades for 2B to return, but she was never seen again. There's no I in team, so that was ending I. I'm trying to remember as many of them as possible as we go through. We've got 5 of the 26 so far. I think this is going to start us, if not in the Ruined City, at the checkpoint just before it. Oh, not the Ruined City, the Copied City. Yeah, so luckily we dropped down that quick save before we went in. So we can just ignore them all and just run through.
Why are there dead androids here?
No black box signals detected.
Would 9S have made it this far inside?
Alert. Possible enemy ambush ahead.
Don't care.
But one thing we did do, well, I say we, the royal we, one thing I did between this stream and the last one when we played this, was I actually did go through and do some grinding for material. So we have level 3 iron pipe, level 3 virtuous contract, level 2 blade, level 3 treaty, level 2 axe, level 3 lance, level 3 dignity, level 3 stick. So there's a couple more that we can get up to level 3. But one of the things that was holding back is we didn't have access to the materials yet to actually do the upgrades. So I got as much as I could done beforehand. Everything else that I needed was either we can't get it as a drop yet because the enemies aren't spawning yet to drop it, or it was quest items, which obviously I didn't want to do any quests offline. All I was doing was like generic robot murder offline. to grind for some materials. But luckily, Adam is a very easy fight.
It is unlikely the Yorha units came this far on their own. Hypothesis. The enemy must have placed them here deliberately.
So it should not take us long to quickly plow through them again. And irritate his partner. Okay, yep, we've already seen this, so I can hold B to skip.
Or we, machine life forms, I suppose, have a keen interest in humanity, love, family, religion, war. The more human records I unearth, the more charmed I am by their complexity. This city is one of many areas I created out of a desire to understand, to know humans. It's grand, don't you think? Almost spiritual. And yet it's currently nothing more than an android graveyard. I seek to learn and adopt all facets of humanity. Some desired love, others family. Only then did I realize the truth. The core of humanity is conflict. They fight, steal, kill. This is humanity in its purest form.
You know nothing about humanity.
Have I offended you, little android? Did I speak ill of your beloved humans? The truth can be so painful. I strive to attain nothing less than the essence of humanity itself. We machines exist in a connected network. We are immortal, invincible, and yet, within all those infinite bits of data, there exists not even the merest flicker of being, of life, death, even the concept of death.
Look, we kill him before he's even finished his monologue. Oh no, not quite.
Thus I decided.
Yes, we know.
I have severed my connection to the network. Now, let us embrace death.
And this time we'll actually walk up to 9S and save him.
9S. Come on. Let's go home.
And of course, since we've killed Adam, his city is falling apart. Luckily not completely, because this is underground.
Damn. 9S really went through hell. But you're the boss. You want him sent up to command body and all? I'll make it happen. Thanks. Oh. What? Nothing. Just, you've never been much for gratitude, you know?
You've known me for like 2 days.
Not that I mind or anything. Oh, I also have a message for you. Command needs you to contact them ASAP. Got it. This is 2B. Patch me through to the commander.
Oh, hey, 2B. Roger that. Give me just a second here.
2B, good job destroying that machine. Upon further analysis, we learned that the machine, codenamed Adam, was responsible for managing half of their entire network. A disruption of this magnitude to their network should weaken the machine significantly.
What's going to happen to 9S?
He'll undergo a full data overhaul up here, assuming we don't encounter any problems. We're planning to partner him with you again.
Thank you.
In the meantime, I have another mission for you. I've mailed you the briefing. Go ahead and take a look.
Understood.
New missions, Captain Renegade, your members. Not only did they go AWOL, but that's the one we've already completed, I think. We've already dealt with that. That's just a bit of rubbish. Emil is bored. So how about swinging by the store? Emil telling us a bunch of things about fishing. Here we go. Due to the destruction of codename Adam, we've been able to deal a significant blow to the enemy's network system. It has been confirmed that numerous machine life forms have been severed from the network as a result. However, just because they're no longer connected, it does not mean they're no longer a threat. Highly likely they will continue to interfere with our operations. 2B, I'd like you to gather some intel on the machine life forms, report back if you see any machines behaving oddly, and keep me informed on their activities. That is all from the commander.
Report.
Analyze current trends among the machines. Huh. Something tells me this is going to involve a lot of killing.
Proposal. Procure information from the machine life form known as Pascal.
I suppose he might know something. Pascal, can you hear me?
Oh, hello, 2B. Do you need something?
I need to know if you've seen any new trends or behaviors among the machines.
New trends? Well, 2 days ago I was contacted by some machines that disconnected themselves from the network. They wanted to discuss a peace treaty.
No kidding.
Apparently, they're seeking to form an alliance of some kind with our village.
If that's what they want, why don't they move in?
I believe they're working on building a colony of their own.
You don't say.
Indeed. Apparently, it's located in the abandoned factory. I can give you the coordinates if you'd like.
Please.
I was actually planning to go speak with them myself, you know. Maybe we can meet up over there?
Sounds good.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
Let's... Okay, we cannot upgrade anything. That's good to know. We're actually not too far from being able to upgrade one of these if we get 5 more water and 5 more gadgets, or 5 more rubber, and a power-up part. Just need to remember where the hell the power parts are. Right, so abandoned factory. The Pascal should be just above us. There they be.
Oh, 2B, hello. Are you ready to go? The machines who seek to form an alliance with my village are hiding out here. Still, you should probably be careful. We machines can be rather unpredictable.
Even you?
In truth, yes. Now that we're cut off from the network, we no longer share data with each other. We can speak, of course, but I find that language contains many ways to hide one's true intentions.
It certainly does.
I wish I had a butt rocket like you, Pascal.
You enter the domain of God.
Yep. It's cultist machines. Yay!
This corridor, if you would.
I just have a feeling that there's probably a thing if we murdered everyone in there and killed all the robots, that was another ending, but I can't remember offhand. I don't want to mess around if it's not an actual ending.
This all seems pretty shady, if you ask me.
Oh, really, Pascal?
Well, I brought you this far, didn't I? It's my duty to see this through to the end.
What gave it away?
Appreciate it.
Was it the robots in robes? Talking about God.
That door leads to the sanctum of his grace. How I yearn for his grace to light a path forward for all.
May hardship and conflict be forever banished from this world.
Once I accepted God into my heart, I was a filthy civilian.
Hello. My name is Pascal. I'm here to discuss the peace treaty.
His wondrous grace has become a god. His wondrous grace has become a god. Become a god. His wondrous grace has become a god. Become a god. We as well shall become as gods. Become as gods. We as well shall become as gods. Become as gods. All of you shall become as gods. Become as gods. All of you shall become as gods. Become as gods. All of you shall become as gods. We'll all die together and become as gods.
Oh dear.
Damn it!
Turns out,
This is shady.
yeah, it turns out this might have been a trap.
I've seen machines with such unique perspectives. I wonder if there's a way to collect.
Less talk, more running. 2B to bunker. We've had a run-in with hostile machines in the abandoned factory. We need an immediate escape route.
What was that, Timmy?
Communications are currently unstable.
Loop a distress signal.
Affirmative.
Right side, lots of loot.
The door on the other side of the room just opened. Let's check it out.
That one on there is a hack. We can't get that. Hey, Mono, welcome in. Indeed, I'm back.
Whoa, 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 whoa! 2B! It's me, 9S!
9S?
I hacked into this machine from the bunker. I'm controlling it. I'm gonna break into this factory systems and get you out of here. Don't do anything too reckless, 2B. We'll meet up later on.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it turns out they were a cult. Hey, Freud, welcome in. How did it come to this? Stop the killing. I'll provide you anything you need. We don't need anything. Please save it. I'm not gonna save you. Your boss tried to get everyone to kill us. We are playing the butt game, though. I think this is the third stream in a row of it that I have resisted the temptation. And of course, this is the point where we go, oh shit, this factory was fucking massive. Pascal, get out of the way. Pascal, could you please get out of the way of my murder spree? Yeah, this is an underground factory that has been abandoned and is currently being run by the machines. Okay, I think that's the way I have to go. So what was down here? Was this a save room, perhaps? Yes, it was.
unstable to use the transporter.
That's fine, I just wanted the save. And if you wondered what the factory was making, a shit ton of machines for the robot war. The robot war to kill the humans. From the aliens that invaded. Makes perfect sense when you know the story. Oh god, they've got explosive ones. Yeah, it was something along the lines of aliens invaded after a shit ton of weird things happened. Created the machines to fight us because they didn't want to actually attack us themselves. Aliens have now been found dead. Yet the machines still fight because there's no one to give orders otherwise. There is more to the story, but we haven't technically learnt it yet, so I'm not going to spoil it. That could be any number of games. But to be honest, this one pretty much has a similar crazy ending. It's not so much killing God, but you find out a lot of information about the world and about your character that you just do not get told until right near the end. But it changes the context of nearly everything she does in the game.
Keep going straight.
Will do.
Again, that is very much on par with this entire series. At least the first three, when it was the Drakengard series. Because in that one you play as a god who, at least in 3, which is the only one I remember having anything to do with, you play as a god trying to kill 5 other gods because there's a parasitic flower growing out of your eye and there's only room for one of you. Oh, or you didn't. If you'd just mentioned the giant ants, I would have known it was Earth Defense Force. You know it's bad when the robots have got suicidal religious bombers. Right, can we actually... I think we can go up there, but... I think... I mean, I hope we can get it in this playthrough and we don't have to hack this chest. Oh, one of them is a hack. Please let it be... Oh, okay, we got the weapon from here. Okay, good. Ah. Yeah, please don't target Pascal. I don't want to shoot Pascal. Oh, okay. We dropped down at the wrong moment. We dropped down at a very wrong moment there. That is annoying. But we're gonna have to get... But the question is... Do we have to repick the weapon up? No, we don't have to go back for the weapon. We still have the weapon. We just need to pick up our chips. Right, easiest way back down there. Oh, we might not even need to sort of like go back. I think it's just on the route that we're going. Right, this one we can just run through. And I think since we're on a conveyor, our body has been automatically pushed right to the end of the conveyor. And also the enemies are not immune to the crushers.
Keep going straight.
Will do.
I wonder, I didn't see our body there. We've gone too far, I think. We did not have this battle before. But damn it, that means I'm going to need to go back and find those chips. I don't want to lose all those. We've got a lot in there. That goes down, that goes there. Yeah, I think we need to annoyingly backtrack. Can you please stop jumping, 2B? I want you to use the potion. Oh, our body's okay. So our body is up there. Yeah, I think we. For some reason, I think 9S's message just didn't play last time. Which is odd. Yeah, because this is the cowardly guy in the corner. Yeah, I think his message didn't play, and we didn't get that fight the first time round. That's weird. There we are. Previous body. Retrieve. Restore equipment. Right, equipment's back. We've got our sword. I'm so glad that doesn't actually kill us. I really want these things to stop bloody falling from the sky, though, so I can make a clean jump. Oh, hang on. Was there anything down here? There was. Yay, we got a crushed nut draw. Pascal, I really wish you'd get out of the fucking way.
The door's open. Keep moving.
All right.
No, because I think there's something at the other end of here. And not just a manic priest with a... Oh, never mind. I think that's the thing we can only come deal with 9S in the next playthrough. Unless we had to kill... Nope. Oh, Pascal's having a right fit down there. No idea what to do. And how much further... There's at least a couple of bits I remember. Oh, here's one of the bits that I remember. Oops. You like how somehow our gun fires around corners in this section of the game. It curves with the building. Oh great! Now we're dealing with not only the stamping machines, but also a conveyor belt that's reversed against us, and also this steam that makes it really hard to see where we are. Was there something down here of use? Oh god, we can't even look down properly. Damn it. Pascal, did you just spawn on me and push me off of that? Oh, and it was for something that's really useless. Oh, you know what? We can regenerate the health. Right, was there anything else we need to do in here? No. Ah, there's a different door. And this is the other place I remember. Pascal, I swear I get so annoyed at you just getting in the way all the time. Right, I think that's another weapon chest up there. What I do remember is this one is an absolute pain to get to. I think we have to fall down and then somehow jump back up. So this may be one of those things I have to come back and do off screen because this I remember this taking a long time last time I did this. I seem to remember it also used the weird. Hang on, if I can. Right, no. I don't know if we can actually use the double jump as we come out of that. So it was go down, attack. Ooh. I think that was it. Do that. Give it a couple more tries, and if I can't get it, then I will just do this off screen another time. That was not even an attempt. That was pressing the wrong button. So we go down. Do I have to hold a direction? No. If I jump, do that. Jump, swing. My fingers are not built for this combo. So, yeah, we need to be moving in a direction when we do that to make it actually swing us. Otherwise, we just spin around like an idiot. So, down. No. I'm going to have to remember and look up how we actually meant to do that. I vaguely recall it, but not enough recollection to spend the next, I don't know how long, trying to do it constantly. Yes, we should hurry to the destination. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try just one more time because that's just silly. I will keep on trying for one more time, and it will never be enough. I just remember it's got some weird thing you have to sort of do the jump, float down, do an air attack, propel yourself forward, and then do the double jump just at the right time to catch on to the ledge. And then you can access that container. And it was a pain. Shut up, Pascal. I'm trying to loot the corpses of your brethren. Oh, yeah. I remember now. Ball time. Ball.
Alert. Energy shield detected over enemy unit. Physical defense shield detected. Analysis. Both long and close range attacks are ineffective.
Oh, now what?
Large energy supply detected within this factory. Proposal. Energy source should be destroyed.
9S, that Goliath we just encountered.
I got it. I've been keeping an eye on you. I'm gonna shut off power to the factory now.
Do it!
Factory system at 80% control. Hang in there, 2B. 90%.
Yes, it's ball time. There's a giant aggressive ball attacking us. I mean, what else did you expect it to be?
2B, I just shut down the electrical grid.
Enemy shield deactivated.
Oh god, yeah, and they shut the lights off. And it's lovely that in the background, as part of the music, we have the chorus of "Become as gods, become as gods, become as gods." The soundtrack in this game is absolutely amazing. It's one of the reasons why I actually restarted playing this, because I use the soundtrack for this and the first Nier when I'm doing art streams. And after using it for a while and talking about how much I love the soundtrack, I was like, you know what? I haven't played the game in, I can't remember how many years. So I figured, I'm going to go back and play the game. Right, your health bar has disappeared. Why is your health bar disappeared? Oh yes, now it's ball time. Please open up, we've almost killed you. I don't think there's any of the music in this game that I don't like. Every single one of them is just amazing. There are some in the first Nier that aren't perfect, but even the worst songs in these games are still better than a lot of other games. And this has been the scheduled cheery gushes over the soundtrack for this game for this stream. Oh yeah, and all the robots have gone a little bit insane now, haven't they? They're all murdering each other in the name of God. Commentary! The machines learned about religion and what happened. Oh god, yeah, I forgot about this. I forgot about this. They just start jumping into the molten metal. No one has happy endings in this game. No one has a happy ending. Yep, and there they go, even more of them. They basically become a suicide cult. Their leader died, and as far as they were concerned, became a god. Then they all went insane and decided that's the only way we will become gods as well. Some of them are killing each other to make that come to pass. And these ones are just taking it upon themselves to end them rather than killing each other. Yeah, I forgot this this area had that stuff happening. Oh, we can't access that chest. We have no 9S. Now, to be fair, I used to have when I used to play TF2, I used to have a key bound to the command that made you explode.
It's not fair. My only brother. Damn them. I'll kill them. I swear I'll kill them all.
Wow, that was certainly something. I had no idea such a vast space existed beneath the abandoned factory. I need to return and investigate as soon as possible. When I do, perhaps you'd be willing to join me?
No thanks.
But yeah, in TF2, I had that bound to a key, mainly so that what I would end up doing if I got bored is I would just run
Plenty on my plate.
at enemies,
I see.
and then just before they managed to kill me, I would do the explode function in front of them.
Say again? I'm not receiving.
Scanning for interference.
The machine requesting backup. Forces in range. Please, we can.
Let's move.
Yeah, it was a classic. God, I haven't played TF2 for like 10 years now, I think. God, that game's old. Yeah, I remember playing it. We got the when I picked it up, it was still orange box. So obviously, I did games design at university. Whilst I was bored, waiting to properly wake up and consume the planet. And the thing that they worked on mainly was Unreal Engine and Source Engine, because those were the two major ones at the time. There was no other useful ones around. At least not that had decent editors that anyone could mess around with. And so naturally, that meant that whenever new Half-Life stuff came out, we had to purchase it so we had the updated engine and access to all the assets that we might want. Of course, naturally that meant we all got TF2. And so we spent a ridiculous amount of time playing TF2 during university under the guise of it was research into the engine. It wasn't actually research into the engine. We just enjoyed playing the game. Not back because this was like Unity wasn't a thing yet. So the widely accessible ones that you could get that you were allowed to use for whatever you wanted and that were easy to use, it was pretty much Unreal or Half-Life Source Engine. Yeah, and I think as well, a lot of people's computers couldn't deal with that engine as much as well. I mean, the Source Engine was relatively simple to run. Yeah, occasionally it was a pain to compile stuff, but it, for the most part, ran.
Cause unknown.
Try contacting the bunker via laser relay system.
Affirmative.
Interesting. Source Engine and Unreal are both two different kinds of. At least, I don't know if it's changed because obviously I haven't actually bothered keeping up to date with the engine since I left uni because I have not gone into it as a job, so I don't care. But back then, there was two different ways of building a level in an engine. There was, if I remember right, additive space and subtractive space. Additive space was essentially a giant void that you put your things into. That was the source engine. So there is nothing there until you put in the walls, you put in bits and pieces. Which is the reason why when you try and compile things, you get leak issues, because if there's a small gap anywhere, it goes into the void. Which makes the entire lighting system and everything just go completely haywire. And it just doesn't run properly. Whereas Unreal was subtractive space, which was essentially a giant block of clay that you cut out your rooms from, which meant you never had any issues with with map leaks. There was never issues with lighting. But it's one of those weird things. Until I'd gone through that, I mean, I'd messed with the Source engine before I went to uni. Like the early engine, so like back with the Half-Life 1 engine I messed around with. And I would never have known a lot of this stuff about why it did it. The problem was, it's all well and good learning the engine, but unless you go and work at Valve, most places are going to have their own engine. Also, didn't help that we had a lecturer that didn't actually know what he was doing. He just told us to Google things most of the time. As though he wasn't getting paid like 60 grand a year to teach us. But it's fine. We got him fired when they realised that that's how he was doing his lessons. Well, yeah, a lot of things. I mean, I have used Unity since I left uni. I had a good. I think I did like 3 prototypes. But this was all before I got a job. Yeah, when you're unemployed and you have nothing better to do, you can just go into an engine and learn how to code, which was something I'd never done before, and make some halfway decent things that if you just put a nice coat of paint on, I probably could have sold. But then I got a full-time job, and when I got home, I no longer had the energy to try learning to code, and so that stopped. And that was 8 years ago now, so pretty much everything I learned, I've forgotten. Well, the machines have gone a little bit insane.
You okay? They came out of nowhere, overran the entire camp. We tried to fight back, but our shots have no effect.
Alert. Energy shields detected on multiple enemy fighters. Physical attacks recommended.
Got it. You get the other androids out of here. Good luck.
I did look at Godot like a few. I think it was like sort of part way through the whole COVID thing with all the lockdowns. In a vague attempt to try and get myself to draw more and write more. But naturally, that nothing came to pass with that. Yeah, every now and then, the captions do fall over a little bit. I'm actually quite amazed it can deal with my accent as is. Yes, it is. It is a machine gun book, but that's because I have the cosmetic for Grimoire Vice on it. Normally, it's a robot. Yeah, normally it's meant to look something like that. But I have made it look like the old companion from the first game.
You saved our lives.
What's going on here?
I have no idea. They came out of nowhere and just...
Huh?
That was outside the camp!
Well, of course it was. It wasn't inside. Things actually went to hell a bit quicker than I remembered.
You again?
We have Big Ball again. Only this time it's outside in daylight, so it's not quite as annoying to deal with. Apart from the fact that he has laser beams now and is also standing in electrified water. Oh yeah, Nier loves changing what genre of game it is midway through something. At times you play this as a twin stick shooter. At times you play it as a side scroller. As times like now we're playing it as a full on 3D. It was very much similar. The same in the first game. I mean, in the first game, at one point, it just turns into a full on visual novel, and it's just all text on the screen. And I think as well that happens at points in this as well, near the end.
Alert. Local machine life forms are converging on the area.
This is never going to end.
Hypothesis. The Goliath-class enemy screen has summoned the local machine life forms. Proposal. Destroy the Goliath.
Ah, thank you, Pod. I hadn't thought of that. Oh, it's ball time. I mean, I do like that it just changes genre on you, but every now and then it's just annoying because you'll get into playing it one way, and then suddenly it's like, okay, everything you just remembered how to do is now different again. Stop with the rings, please. Welcome back, Nines.
Good thing I landed that direct hit. Uh-oh.
You'll die. All of you are going to die.
He's a little bit pissed off because we murdered his boyfriend.
You okay?
I'm fine. Let's take this bastard down.
Right.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change the pod program on laser back to laser. You are watching a machine life form that turned into a humanoid who got pissed off that his, I only assume boyfriend because they're called Adam and Eve, killed that we killed his friend. He's now pissed off. he caused all the machines around him to form into a giant ball, who he is now using as a shield, whilst he spits giant balls at us. Okay. First stage is over. Second stage begins. Now it's a giant snake thing.
They're still coming? What do we do? There's too many.
2B? 2B, can you hear me? Our village is under...
Pascal? Come in, Pascal! Shit!
Yeah, luckily we aren't being told to actually fight this thing. We're just being told to go to Pascal's village. For now. And just think, this is only the first playthrough. We haven't seen the weird shit yet.
Damn it! They're here too!
9S! It seems the machines on the network have gone berserk. They've sealed off the entrance to the village and are trying to hold them off, but with these weapons, there's only so much we can do.
Let's take these guys out first.
Yeah, we've got one full playthrough. And then technically another 1.5, I think, after that. Because we do the third playthrough. And then at the end of that, there's a decision that gets us ending C and D. And I also would like to get the secret boss on this playthrough if I can. But that one, it actually takes a shit ton of work to unlock everything and do all of the stuff. That will not be happening for some time. I think for that we need to have done all of the side quests, unlocked and upgraded fully all of the weaponry. And also unlocked all the other endings.
You saved us! Oh, thank you so much!
What happened here?
The machines on the network all went berserk at the same moment. I think the unit presiding over them may have gone mad.
It's Eve. It's gotta be.
If we destroy this presiding unit, will it stop the rest?
Most likely, yes.
Pod, I need you to locate Eve's current position.
Location has been detected and placed on map.
We'll take care of Eve.
You just worry about keeping the village safe, okay?
Do be careful.
Okay, so it wasn't boyfriend, it was brother.
He's bombarding the area with forced connections. I think all these transmissions are making the machines go haywire. We have to find Eve and destroy him.
On it.
That actually makes me... That means we are actually at the end of the first playthrough already. I was actually not... That came quicker than I remembered. Although I think that the first playthrough is the shortest.
And here you are. I know you two feel the same. That this world is utterly meaningless. As far as I'm concerned, my brother was everything. And now, everything must die! Why did you kill my brother?
And don't worry, if you can't tell what's happening, neither can I. I'm just hitting buttons and hoping.
Alert. Massive energy signature detected.
What is it?
The energy seems to be coming from a large number of linked machine life forms.
He's absorbing the life force of whatever's left on the network.
Damn it! We'll never get anywhere like this. I'm going to try hacking into Eve and shutting him down. Back me up, 2B!
On it. Protecting Unit 9S while he hacks the system.
The enemy is connected to a vast network. Analysis. The actions of Unit 9S have an unacceptably low probability of success. Proposal. Unit 2B should abandon Unit 9.
If 9S says he can do it, then he will!
Hacking's halfway done. It's okay, he's armless. Now it's becoming more bullet hell.
Alert. AFCS destroyed. Close range combat no longer operable.
That's fine, we couldn't get close to him to shoot anyway. Or to stab him anyway.
Alert. FFCS destroyed. Ranged combat no longer operable.
So it wins the first playthrough. I think we're all cutscene for now.
It's over. Nines!
I really screwed up. I must have been corrupted when Eve detached from the network.
No.
It's okay. I can always reload my backup data from the bunker.
But you'll lose you. The you that exists at this very moment.
Guess so. But we can't upload this corrupted data to the bunker. So,
Nines.
Nothing like a nice hit of philosophy just as you're ending the gameplay. But if you reload from a backup, you won't be the same you anymore. You'll be a different version of you.
to do this for me.
And every single time she has to do something like this, you see her clenching her fist. So all the way at the start of the game, we saw her clench her fist once, like within like 10 minutes after she had to do something like this. Yeah, they put it in really early. you find out like in at the end of like ending E the reasoning why she does it. But you, unless you have got to the end and you've seen the reasoning, you don't notice. You just think, oh, she's just a little bit annoyed. She's working herself up to do something she doesn't want to do, so she's clenching her fist in a bit of frustration. And then you find out just how frustrating it is for her at the end of her proper ending. And don't worry, Twitch. This is not actually what it looks like. She was strangling him. And she's crying. It's nothing more than that, Twitch.
It always ends like this.
I also think in this first run, this is the second time she's watched him die. Die?
There's still some alive. Goddamned machines! Is this a message? The data transmissions, they're resonating with each other.
Wait a second, 2B.
Who are...
It looks like I left my personal data in the machine side of things. Next thing I knew, my sense of self was regenerated over the surrounding network. Having multiple selves fused together like this is a pretty valuable experience, so I wanted to record it. But I couldn't access any storage areas yet. So I just multiplexed it over the memories of some nearby enemies, so that when I returned to my own body,
Inez. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
9S, you really don't realise.
What is it that separates machines from androids like us? The machines have gained emotions, consciousness. The final screams they summoned on the edge of death. They still echo within me.
Ending A. Complete. Flowers for machines. And one hell of an ending song to go out on. I mean, I am going to have to skip it so we don't sit through the entire credits, and possibly, I don't know what the copyright is going to be like on this song. I would assume it's fine because it is a game soundtrack, but you never know. But if you do want to carry on listening to it, highly recommend looking it up online. The song is called Weight of the World, and there's about 10 different versions of it in different languages. Thanks, Freud, for popping in. It was nice to have you here. Oh, a notification from Square Enix. Thank you for playing. We have a message for you. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, there's multiple routes. Please continue to play. It's not over yet. Yep, continue playing with the save data you used to complete the game. And then it will start from the beginning again, but this time we don't play primarily as 2B. So the fact that we granted that playtime is inflated because of me doing grinding off stream to get weapon materials. This is, I think, the 4th stream of 2 hours that we've had of this, and we've got through one of the 5 main endings. So we're in this for at least another, like, 8 streams, most likely, if not more. And so since we've managed to get to a good stopping point, being the end of the first route, let's have a look to see who is online to do a little sneaky raid on. Marla's on and Fromage is on. I raided Marla the other day, so let's raid Fromage instead today. So I'll click on Start Raid for now, and I'll say thank you for watching, everyone. It's been fun as always. We've got a fair chunk of the way through the game today. We'll continue next time. And until then, thank you for watching, and bye-bye.